All right, so the best 1031 exit plan, you maybe want to get a little more detail on how this whole thing works. I'm going to break it down again. What we're offering is for you to work with us and our #1 strategic alliance to have a full 1031 service. Just as if you hired someone else to do that, you have that as a part of this package. As well, you have step-by-step with myself or one of my team members to have a backup plan or an alternative to the 1031 exchange using a deferred sales trust, right? So you're getting 2 experts to help you not only have the blockbuster method of 1031, but the Netflix version of the deferred sales trust in case it fails. Let me give you a couple live studies on this. And in fact, a lot of our clients that we work with are doing partial 1031 exchanges and partial deferred sales trust, or we're just saving the 1031 completely. So we worked with a client, his name was Dave, and Dave was selling a 126 unit apartment complex in Georgia. And he was facing up to his 45 day, and he was running out of time. And also he didn't want to overpay for properties given the current market circumstances. And so we saved his 1031 exchange completely. Worked with us, the 1031 exchange accommodator, and then we saved his 1031 exchange, right? And all the funds went into the trust. He deferred his tax. The sale was about $7.5 million. His debt was about $3.5 million, $4.5 million, and he netted about $3 million into the trust. He deferred somewhere around about $1.5 million of tax. And so we can save a 1031 completely, get you completely out of debt, tax deferred, as long as your debt's not over basis, which leads into kind of case study number 2. We had a client, he and his wife, his name is Ron, and he and his wife, they owned an apartment complex in Colorado. It's about a $4.5 million sale, and for them, their basis was essentially 0, but they had debt of about $1.5 million. And so they worked with our team, they used the best 1031 exit plan, they went to a qualified intermediary that we work with, and they had the deferred sales trust as a backup plan. But what we first did is a partial, we call it a bifractured 1031, a partial Delaware statutory trust, where we replace the debt over basis and we maximize the liquidity that can go into the trust. So what that looked like is simple as this. 1.5 million essentially was the debt over basis that he had, and we had to put about 20 to 25% down of that 1.5 million to replace that debt inside of that 1031 exchange. And so it's a partial Delaware statutory trust. And then the rest of the funds went into the deferred sales trust. And so at this point, he's debt-free. The debt has been replaced with the qualified Delaware statutory trust, and the rest of the funds are in the deferred sales trust. And so what you get with this offer is the full comprehensive planning and product to make sure that we can fully do a saved failed 1031, a regular 1031, or a bifractured 1031 exchange. And so what are you waiting for? Click the link below and get access to our course, our case studies, our step-by-step, and have the full 1031 ready to go so you're not caught by surprises, because the worst thing you want to do is to be in a shotgun wedding and rushing around with 45 days and 180 days to close and not having a plan in place. We look forward to working with you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Talk to you again soon. Bye now.